All right, good morning. So we're back again, and we're talking about the last time we were talking. We were talking about last time I was doing one of these training videos. We were talking about getting a job. It's tough now. A lot of people need jobs. Losing their jobs. So my thing is, if you're just starting out, especially you young guys, you want to get a job where you're going to have some type of benefits so you can take care of your family, some life insurance, some retirement, a pension if you can get it. I mean, if you can get it, go for it. You know what I mean? Not to say you're going to stay there for the rest of your life and be there for the rest of your life, but if you got to get a job or you got to get move into a career, I mean, try to get something that's going to you're gonna get the most bang for your buck. That's my theory, at least, anyway. So, since I already went over this situation with how to get a job with the city of Los Angeles, California, now we're gonna go over an even bigger area and talk about the county of Los Angeles, California, and how to get a job there. So the first thing you got to do is you're gonna have to go over to the county's website, which is https colon // lacounty.gov. Right? That's going to bring us here. And you'll see you have, you have different things, the different tabs. You got the residents, government, if you're doing business, trying to do business with the government or trying to get involved with the government activity, the county activity. Business. If you have a business within the county, you can find out about getting your permits, doing business, starting a business, taxes, and development authority. I mean, there's a lot of different resources there. Things to do. I guess you can make reservations with different county parks or museums, libraries, theaters, the beaches and the harbors, and just the tourism industry in the county. And of course, preparing for emergencies, information you can use to prepare your home and your family for emergencies. Also, you can subscribe to the newsletter. They have information about different things, the newsroom, the popular services, Map to Go, and they have information, food resources for struggling communities. You can find out, I guess, where you can get free food, pickups, and like that. They'll have COVID updates here. So if you go down to the bottom, these are supervisors here. Some of them. If you go down to the bottom. Here you can see where you can contact them and subscribe, translate, board correspondence, social newsroom, public records, jobs, live board meetings, directory, about user rights, accessibility, privacy, disclaimer. Well, since we're looking for a job, there's only one link we need, and it's the job link, right? So we click on that, and that takes us here, right? So at the very first selection we can search. We can just do a general search for jobs, right? The bottom is applications. The next thing you can search, I believe you can search the applications, things that you've already applied for, to see what's going on with there. I believe that's what this is for. Internships, you can go and search internships and see if and sometimes that might be a way to get into the county or the city or whatever. If you intern and get the work experience and then build up the work experience, so by the time the job opens up again, you will have the work experience needed to be able to apply for the job and actually get the job. And of course, our veterans, that as it should be, they have special entitlements for them, as it should be, so they can go out and try to, put their lives back together after being gone or doing whatever they're doing for the country. They can, they can be made right, by everybody making a way for them. So, but let's suppose you're not a veteran. Let's suppose you're just a regular random person trying to get another job because COVID shut you down or whatever happened, shut down the job situation for you. So what we want to do is go up here to job search. So we go up to job search, and the first thing we see is there's 271 jobs found. So there's 271 jobs that are actually open right now within the county. So, and going across, now I can put any job I want in here. I can, put the job title or whatever, and it may or may not be open now. What you want to look for is when it says exam. When you see the job notice, this is called a job notice. When you see the job notice, and it says exam type open. That's what you want. It's open. That means they're taking applications now. If it says closed, then even though you found it, it's not gonna do anything for you because it's closed. So, but anyway, you can look at it in the grid view, right? This is the grid view, and you can see it, and it has the job title, everything going across the horizontally to give you some more information, or horizontally, right? You can do the list view. I like the list view because information is a lot more clear. So we're going to go with the list view. Now sort. You can sort by posting date. So I like to go by newest to oldest. So this is the newest job that's been listed with the county, and so going from newest to oldest, right? So this is the next newest, and the next newest, and the next newest, and so on and so forth, right? Then where you can do it like this way. We can do it oldest to newest. So you can click on that. It's the oldest to newest. Okay, this dam is still open, but the posting date was in March, right? So anyway, you want to, but from my suggestion is to sort from newest to oldest. That way you can get the newest jobs as soon as they come out, right? All right. So anyway, we post the newest to oldest, and then we can sort by what? A to Z, right? What else can we sort by? Highest salary, highest to lowest, or lowest to highest. Really, my thing would be newest to oldest. That would be my best thing. That would be, I would do that because, that would put me where the newest jobs, the hottest jobs are out there. And so that's what I would do. There's probably going to be less competition on the newer the jobs, the less competition, less people know about it. So that's what I would do. And I would check this site every day. I would check the city site every day for new jobs and everything, just to make sure that I was applying for everything I was qualified for. Okay, so after that, we talked about sorting from whatever. Now we're going to talk about filtering. You can filter by department. If you just want jobs that's working with the sheriff department, you can click those, click that, and then it just talks about stuff that's working, stuff that's dealing with working with the sheriffs. Or you can say, I want another department. You want to work the fire department. Then, boom, you can. Well, this will tell you how many filters you got here. So I got 2 filters there. Let's say we don't want to work with the sheriffs anymore. We just want to work the fire department. Bang. So now it's telling us 3 jobs in with the fire department, right? But let's say we don't want to filter by any job. We want any job that's open that we qualify for, right? Job category, we don't care. As long as we qualify for the job, we don't care, right? Estimated annual salary. Well, we know we don't want nothing under this, but we'll take whatever we can get right now if we're looking for a job. And of course, the exam type is open, so we want the job to be open. So all of them are default open. So anyway, that's how that goes. So it's basically like the city's website. So let's say we click on the helicopter pilot. Okay, so it's telling us, hey, this is the salary. This is the description of the job. This is the filing period. This is definition. But what are we looking for? We're looking for the minimum requirements. Okay, selection requirements: 3 years full time, gain within the last 5 years in the repair maintenance of twin engine turbine powered helicopters, such as a Bell 412 and or Sikorsky UH 60/70. 1 year of the required experience must have been in responsible charge of repairs and overhauls to return certified helicopters to flight status in compliance with the Federal Aviation Administration regulations and manufacturer requirements, or responsible charge of repairs and overhauls to return non-certified helicopters to flight status in compliance with manufacturer requirements in either a Department of Defense, U.S. military, or private contractor environment. Requires certificate, a current valid airframe and power plant mechanic certificate issued by the Federal Aviation Administration, a license, a valid California Class C driver's license, or the ability to utilize an alternative method of transportation when needed to carry out job-related essential functions. So it's got a list of the stuff here so that you can make sure you meet the requirements, right? So how do we apply for this job? How do we do that? Where is it telling us? So sometimes it'll say apply up front, and sometimes it won't. So you have to. It's closing. Oh, so this closes today at 12/7/2025 p.m. So it closes today, and sometimes they stop taking applications because they got too many already. So that's why you got to be on it, right? Let's go to another one. Now, see this one, it still has the apply button here because they didn't run out of, not too many people have applied for this job, right? So because manager, CEO, oh, that's right up your alley, right? Classification and compensation. What do you need to be a CEO? Position responsibilities. We tell them, well, what requirements to qualify? 3 years of experience in highly responsible administrative capacity in the analysis of problems related to classification and or compensation at the level of Los Angeles County's class of chief program specialist, CEO, principal analyst, CEO, or higher. See, so you got to know if you qualify for this stuff. So let's just say, let's say, hey, we qualify for it. We'll qualify for it. Let's for the example. So we click apply. Pretty much the same thing, right? They already have me logged in already, still at the governmentjobs.com, because governmentjobs.com gives shares information between the county and the city of Los Angeles. So it's basically the same thing. They want your personal info. They want your work experience, right? You fill in all of that stuff, just like we did for the city. Education, additional information, attachments, certificates and stuff that you have already. And you have to answer some questions. And then, of course, you get to review it. But, hey, they say, hey, you have stuff missing. So they're not going to let you go any further without answering these questions in red or answering the stuff that they have, that you need to fill out. So, but if we had done it all already, you could review it, certify it, and then you can move on, and then your application will be submitted for this particular job, right? So it's pretty much basically just like the city in this situation, okay? So I hope that helps, and I hope that tells you, hey, you know what? You can get a job. Now there's 2 places I told you. You can get a good paying job with benefits. You can get a good paying job with the city of Los Angeles. And now I just showed you how you can get yourself a job with the county of Los Angeles. And I showed you how to navigate their site, search the open jobs, try to find a job that you qualify for, and then apply for it, right? So now we're going to say, well, hey, this is all a numbers game. So now we're going to bump it up and say, okay, let's say you put in an application for the city, you put in applications for the county. Now let's see let's take it to another level, and let's go to the state of California and see what kind of jobs they got. All right. So that's going to be in the next video. Peace.